29, Senior Associate at Vanguard Estates in the city. Specializing in ultra-luxury high-rise units. The kind of places that list for $5,000 per square foot. Wearing a navy suit that costs 3 paychecks. Hair perfectly coiffed. Watch is a fake Rolex, but a really good fake. It's Tuesday morning, 9:30 a.m. Standing in the lobby of the Aurelius. 85 stories of glass and steel piercing the smog. Vertical living reimagined is the tagline. I'm waiting for a client. Tech money. Crypto money. Or maybe inheritance money. It doesn't matter, as long as the check clears. The lobby is pristine. White marble floors you can see your soul in. Abstract sculptures that look like twisted chrome intestines. The smell is specific. White tea and thyme. Pumped in through the HVAC. I check my phone. Client is 5 minutes late. I look at the concierge desk. Pretty girl named Chloe. She's typing furiously on a sleek Mac. I walk over to charm her. Standard procedure. Busy morning, Chloe? She looks up, startled. Oh, hey, Marcus. Yeah, just emails. I glance at her screen. It's a blank spreadsheet. She wasn't typing anything. Just hitting random keys. Right, endless grind, I say, winking. She gives a hollow smile and goes back to fake typing. Weird. Whatever, people slack off. My client walks in. Hoodie, jeans, sneakers that cost more than my car. Let's call him Tyler. Marcus? He asks, not making eye contact. Tyler, welcome to the Aurelius. I give him the firm handshake. We head to the elevators. We're going to the 74th floor, I announce. The Skyview Collection. We step into the elevator. No buttons. Just a touch screen. I key in the code. The ride is smooth. Almost too smooth. No sensation of movement. Just the numbers ticking up on the display. Tyler is silent, checking his phone. So I start filling the void. This building has a 98% occupancy rate. Very exclusive community. CEOs, celebrities, artists. Tyler nods. Is it quiet? Soundproofing is state-of-the-art? I assure him. You won't hear a peep. We arrive. The doors slide open. Hallway is silent. Plush carpet dampens our footsteps. I unlock unit 7402. It's massive. Floor-to-ceiling windows. The city sprawls out below like a circuit board. Minimalist aesthetic, I say, gesturing to the empty white space. Imported Italian stone. Smart home integration. Tyler walks to the window. He looks down. Cool, he says. Flat affect, he walks to the kitchen. Opens the fridge. It's a prop fridge, obviously. I like it, he says, after 2 minutes. I'll take it. Just like that. No haggling. No questions about the HOA. Great choice, I say, masking my shock. We can head down to the office to sign the LOI. We leave the unit. As we're waiting for the elevator, Tyler pauses. Hey, who lives next door? He points to unit 7401. Oh, that's a fashion designer, I believe. I lie smoothly. Very private. Tyler nods. We get in the elevator. Ride down. As the doors close, I swear I see something. The door to 7401 was slightly ajar. Just a crack. And inside it looked dark. Not lived in dark. Construction dark. Like no drywall dark. But that unit was sold 6 months ago. I remember the commission check. I shake it off. Probably just renovations. Rich people renovate brand new apartments all the time. We sign the papers. Tyler wires a deposit. I'm buzzing. That's a $40,000 commission coming my way. I head to a bistro for lunch to celebrate. Order a $28 Cobb salad. Take a picture for Instagram. Closing deals. Hash hustle, hash, luxury, real estate. I sit there, scrolling. My feed is full of other realtors. Posting sold signs. Posting keys. Everyone is selling. Inventory's moving. The market is hot. But then I look out the window. It's 1 p.m. on a Tuesday. The streets are thin. There are cars, sure, but the sidewalks, not many people. Just delivery guys on e-bikes and tourists. Where are the locals? Where are the people living in these thousands of units we're selling? I finish my salad. Go back to the office. My boss, distinct boomer energy, is high-five in the air. Marcus, heard you moved 7402. Yes, sir. Full ask. Attaboy. Inventory is tight. Keep pushing. I sit at my desk. I pull up the internal database for the Aurelius. 74th floor. Unit 7401. Status solved. Owner Shell Corp LLC, number 8992. Unit 7403. Status, sold. Owner Blue Horizon Holdings. Unit 7404. Status, sold. Owner Apex Ventures. I scroll down. Floor 73. All sold. Almost all to LLCs. I scroll up. Floor 75. All sold. I check the names. None of them are people. They're all generic company names. Okay, that's normal. Rich people buy through LLCs for privacy, tax reasons, whatever. But I can't shake the image of 7401, the darkness, the lack of drywall. Why would an LLC buy a unit and leave it unfinished for 6 months? Curiosity gnaws at me. I shouldn't care. I got paid, but it's slow in the afternoon. I decide to do a quality control check, grab my keys, drive back to the Aurelius, park in the resident garage. I have a master access fob. The garage is huge. 4 levels? I'm on P2. It's empty. Maybe 5 cars total. In a building with 400 units, maybe everyone drives their cars to work? In this city, nobody drives to work. Everyone Ubers or has a driver. The cars that are here are dusty. A Bentley with a layer of grime. A Porsche with a flat tire. I walk to the elevator. Go up to the 74th floor again. Silence. I walk to 7401, knock, nothing. I ring the bell. Nothing. Hello. Building management, I call out. Silence. I try my master key. It shouldn't work on a sold unit. But the lock clicks. Green light. I push the door open. It wasn't renovations. It's a concrete box. No floors. No paint. Exposed pipes. Wires hanging from the ceiling. And dust. Thick, undisturbed dust. This unit was sold for $4.2 million. According to our records, it's occupied. I step inside. My footsteps echo violently. I walk to the window. The view is the same. I look at the floor. No footprints. Nobody has been in here since construction ended. I leave. Lock the door. My heart is beating fast. Why lie about occupancy? To keep property values up? Probably. Artificial scarcity? If people knew the building was empty, prices would crash. I get back in the elevator. Hit the button for the lobby. The elevator stops on floor 40. Amenities level. Gym, pool, lounge. The door's open. I expect to see people. It's 3 p.m. Trophy wives, personal trainers, remote workers. The gym is empty. Rows of Pelotons facing a wall of glass. Screens off. The pool is still. Not a ripple. The lounge has a fireplace going. Gas flames dancing for no one. Wait. There is someone. A guy in a jumpsuit. Maintenance. He's changing a light bulb in the hallway. He looks about 50. Tired. Hey, I say. He jumps. Drops the bulb. It shatters on the marble. Jesus, he yells. Sorry, I say. Didn't mean to startle you. He looks at me with wide eyes. I didn't think anyone was up here. I'm just checking on a unit, I say. I'm Marcus with Vanguard. He relaxes slightly. Oh, a realtor, right? He bends down to pick up the glass. I'm Stan. Facilities. I watch him sweep up the shards. Quiet day? I ask. Stan snorts. It's always a quiet day, kid. He stands up. You're the one who sold 7,402, right? Yeah. How'd you know? Saw it on the log. Saw you come in with the hoodie guy. He looks around the empty hallway. Hope he likes solitude. I lower my voice. Stan, can I ask you something? He looks guarded. Depends. How many people actually live here? Stan stops moving. He looks at the camera in the corner of the ceiling. Then he looks back at me. You really want to know? Yes. Come with me. He leads me to the service elevator. We go down to the sub-basement. B3. It's loud down here. HVAC hum. Machinery. We walk into a small office. Cinder block walls. Posters of old cars. Stan sits in a beat-up chair. Sit, he says. I sit on a plastic crate. Official occupancy is 98%, Stan says. Actual physical occupancy. He holds up one hand. 5%, I ask. No, 5 people. I stare at him. That's impossible. I see people in the lobby. I see lights on at night. Stan laughs. A dry, hacking laugh. The lobby people? Actors, or gig workers hired to sit there with laptops. The The management company pays them $20 an hour to look busy. And the lights? Timers, Stan says. Smart home systems. I program them myself. Unit 5004 turns on at 6:30 p.m., turns off at 11 p.m. Kitchen light goes on at 7 a.m. for coffee. It's a simulation, kid. Why? I ask. Why go through all that trouble? Money laundering, Stan says, opening a thermos. Foreign capital flight. Parking cash and real estate assets, nobody cares about living here. They just want the asset on the books. But the lights, the actors, to keep the valuation high, Stan explains. If the building looks dead, the asset depreciates. If it looks vibrant, the value goes up. It's theater. What about the 5 people? I ask. A couple of retirees on the 20th floor who don't notice anything. A guy on 45 who's never home. And now, your hoodie guy. I feel sick. But I sell these places. I meet the buyers. You meet the reps, Stan corrects. Or the middlemen. Or the guys who are flipping it to another LLC in 6 months. Tyler, the guy today. He seemed real. Maybe he is? Stan shrugs. Maybe he's actually going to live there. Poor bastard? Why, poor bastard? You ever try to live in a ghost town? Plumbing dries out if it's not used. Sewer gas backs up. The water pressure is weird because the pumps aren't under load. And the silence, Stan adds. It gets to you. Knowing you're the only heartbeat in a vertical coffin, I stand up. This is insane. You're messing with me. Stan just looks at me. Go check the mailroom. I leave the basement. I go to the mailroom on the ground floor. It's a sleek room with walls of brass boxes, thousands of mail slots. I look closer. Most of them don't even have names. I find the slot for 7,401. It's sealed shut. I find the slot for 7,403. Sealed. I pull out a master key for the mail panels. I open a bank of boxes. Empty. No junk mail. No flyers. Just pristine, empty metal cubes. The postal service doesn't even deliver here. They probably know. I walk out into the lobby. Chloe is still typing. I stop at her desk. Chloe. She looks up. Hey, Marcus. What are you working on? She freezes. Just reports? Can I see? She angles the screen away. It's confidential. Chloe, who hired you, Vanguard Management, she says, voice trembling slightly. Do you ever see residents? Sure, she says too quickly. Mr. Henderson comes down sometimes. And Mrs. Lee? Have you ever spoken to them? Just hello and goodbye? Are they here now? Here now? I think they're out. I look at the elevators. Thanks, Chloe. I walk out the front door. The city air hits me. It feels different now. I look up at the other towers. The Spire, the Obsidian, the Vertex. Are they all empty? I walk down the street. I pass a trendy coffee shop. Bean and Leaf. Inside, it's packed. People on laptops. I go inside, order a black coffee. I look around. Nobody is talking. Everyone is staring at screens. I look at the guy next to me. He has a code editor open, but the cursor isn't moving. He's just staring at the code. I look closer. It's a screenshot. He's staring at a screenshot of code. I look at the woman across the table. She's reading a book, but she hasn't turned the page in 5 minutes. I feel a cold sweat. Is it just the buildings? Or is it the whole district? A Potemkin village for investors. I leave the coffee shop. Throw the coffee in the trash. I get in my car. Drive home. I live in an older building. Brownstone. 4 units. I know my neighbors. Mrs. 2. Gable downstairs plays piano. Badly. I hear it as I walk in. Thank God for bad piano music. I sit on my couch. Open my laptop. I start researching the Aurelius ownership. It's a rabbit hole of shell companies. Cayman Islands, Delaware, Panama. All leading nowhere. But the sales data is public. Volume is huge. Prices are rising. It's a perfect market. A market detached from utility. Just pure speculation trading phantom assets. My phone buzzes. It's Tyler. The client. Hey, Marcus. Hey, Tyler. Everything okay? Yeah, it's weird here tonight. How so? The lights. I'm looking out at the other buildings. Yeah, they all turned on at the exact same time. Like thousands of windows. Click. On. Smart grid? I say. Autopilot engaging. Efficiency. And I went to the gym, Tyler says. Yeah, Door was locked. My fob didn't work. Oh, probably a system glitch. I'll call management. I looked through the glass, Tyler says. There's no equipment, Marcus. It's just cardboard cutouts of treadmills. Silence! I feel the blood drain from my face. I didn't look closely at the gym earlier. I just saw shapes. That can't be right. I stutter. I'm looking at it right now, Tyler says. And the pool? It's empty. No water. Just blue-painted concrete. Marcus, what did you sell me? His voice is rising. Panic. Tyler, listen. Stay calm. I'll come over. No. I'm leaving. This place is freaky. It feels dead. Tyler, you signed the contract. The deposit is non-refundable. I don't care about the money. There's nobody here. I yelled in the hallway and nobody came out. I pulled the fire alarm. You what? I pulled the alarm 5 minutes ago. No sirens, no strobes. Nothing happened. Okay, Tyler, get out of there. I'll meet you at the lobby. I hang up, grab my keys, drive like a maniac back to the Aurelius. Night has fallen. The skyline is glittering. Beautiful. Fake. I screech up to the valet. No valet. Just a sign that says valet parking. I leave the car, run into the lobby. Chloe is gone. The desk is empty. Tyler is standing there holding a duffel bag. He looks terrified. Marcus, thank God. Tyler, tell me exactly what happened. I told you. It's all fake. The gym, the pool, the neighbors. I knocked on 7,403. The door fell open. It's just a wall, like a painted fake door. I take a deep breath. Okay, let's go check. I'm not going back up there. Tyler, I need to see this. If you're right, we can void the contract. Sue the developer? He hesitates. Fine, but be quick. We go to the elevator, right up to 74. We step out. Tyler points to 7,403. Look. I walk over, push the door. It doesn't open. It's locked solid. I knock. Solid wood. It was open, Tyler insists. Maybe you were confused. Stress of the move. No, I swear. We walk to the gym on 40. I use my master fob. Green light. Door opens. We walk in. Rows of techno gym treadmills. Brand new. Functioning screens. I step on one. It lights up. I look at the pool, filled with water, rippling gently. Smell of chlorine. I turn to Tyler. Tyler, it looks fine. He stares, mouth open. But I saw cardboard. I saw an empty pool. Maybe it was the lighting? Shadows. He rubs his face. I haven't slept much. The stress of the IPO, exactly. I say soothingly. You're exhausted. This is a big life change. But the fire alarm, he says. We look at the pull station in the hall. The handle is down. But no sound. Silent alarm? I improvise. Direct to the fire department so it doesn't panic the residents. Oh, Tyler says. That makes sense. High end. Look, Tyler, go back up. Order some food. Get some sleep. Things will look better in the morning. He nods slowly. Yeah. Maybe you're right. Sorry, Marcus. Don't worry about it. I'm here for you. He gets back in the elevator. Doors close. I let out a breath I didn't know I was holding. I look at the pool again. The water is too blue. I kneel down. Touch the water. It's cold. Freezing. But it is water. Then I see it. On the far side of the pool deck. A door labeled Service. It opens. Stan comes out. He's holding a tablet. He sees me. Doesn't look surprised. He walks over. Close call, he says. Stan. What the hell? We saw the alarm trigger on the system, Stan says. Saw him running around on cameras. And the gym? The pool. Holograms were down for maintenance, Stan says casually. We switched on the backup physical props. Crew got them in place about 3 minutes before you arrived. Props. I look at the treadmill. This works. I stepped on it. It works enough to light up, Stan says. Motor is gutted. Saves weight. And the water? Quick fill. It's only 6 inches deep. Optical illusion paint on the bottom makes it look deep. I stare at the pool. You staged all this in 10 minutes? We have a team? Stan says. Crisis management. Can't have a buyer spooking the herd. What herd? There's nobody here. The market herd, Stan corrects. Word gets out that the Aurelius is a ghost ship, prices drop. My bosses lose billions. Your bosses lose millions. He looks at me. Hard? You want that commission, right, Marcus? I think about the $40,000. I think about my rent, my car payments, the suit. Yes, I say quietly. Then go home. Forget you saw the man behind the curtain. Let Tyler sleep. He'll figure it out eventually, I say. Nah, Stan shakes his head. We'll send some neighbors to the elevator tomorrow. Actors. They'll say hi, complain about the weather. He'll feel validated. He'll settle in. And then he'll realize he prefers the silence. They always do. Narcissism loves a vacuum. Stan taps his tablet. The lights in the gym dim slightly. Go home, Marcus. I walk to the elevator. Ride down to the garage. Get in my car. Drive out. I pass the lobby. A different girl is at the desk now, typing furiously. I drive onto the highway. The city surrounds me, thousands of windows glowing yellow in the night. I wonder how many of them are real. I wonder how many are just timers. I wonder if it matters. My phone buzzes. Email notification. Commission processed. Unit 7402. $42,500.00. I stare at the number. It looks real enough. It buys real food, real gas. I turn up the radio. Some pop song is playing. Probably written by an algorithm. Sung by autotune. I sing along. Next week, I tell myself, I'm going to list the penthouse in the Obsidian. Price it at $12 million. Find another Tyler. I merge into traffic. A sea of red taillights. Everyone going somewhere, or just looping. Doesn't matter, as long as the lights stay on, as long as the check clears. I smile at my reflection in the rearview mirror. God, I love this city. The reflection smiles back, a split second later than it should have. I blink. It syncs up, just tired. Definitely just tired. I hit the gas. Drive into the simulation. The silence is actually kind of peaceful once you stop fighting it. Besides, neighbors are annoying anyway. Who needs reality when you have equity? Be me 29 successful realtor. And I am absolutely completely alone. And I'm rich. Good deal.